And then by the time all the DLC has dropped for that, they have released another one. So they don't even give you time to enjoy. It's just all a marketing scheme to buy their products, which, of course, every game company is trying to make money. But I don't like when they exploit people like that, because they know people are going to buy it because of its franchise. That's what people are buying. People are buying the franchise. And I feel like they should focus on like how games like Destiny and oh, can't pick that up. Destiny and Division are doing. You know, Division's already laid out for their entire first year what their DLC is going to be about. I like that. Most video games don't do that. Yeah, that Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty is getting to the point where like they're trying to keep up with these other games that are like out there, like Destiny and things like that, but their delivery is not the best. You know, it leaves much to desire. That's just my opinion, you know. But, you know, for me, I went to school for game design, so for me, I'm a bigger critic on games because I look at so many different factors. I look at replayability, I look at graphics, I look at mechanics. I look at all the different factors that makes a game great. And I feel what we're lacking seriously in this day is a complete game. There are very few, and I'll explain what I consider a complete game. A complete game would be like Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 has so much that you can do. You can do the little mini games like sports, like golf and arm wrestling and things like that. Yeah, I haven't played Destiny in a while, but Destiny's I got burnt out on Destiny after year one, but I really like that they're actually still. Oh wow, we just lost a building. What? I will give Destiny his props for still continuing to build off their first game and keep it going for a couple of years instead of putting out a Destiny game every year. So by the time you've grinded and got everything from the first one, you have to go grind and do another one. So they do get props in that department. But yeah, I'm personally I am burnt out on Destiny. I haven't played that in so long. I don't see why I can't. So yeah, another complete game that I played personally was just Lost Planet 2. Lost Planet 2, the mechanics, the gameplay, the replayability. There are very few games that I have just, especially on console, that I have played solid for over a year. When Lost Planet 2 came out, I played that heavily. Did not get burnt out on that game because I had really good friends that played that and stuff like that. I played Lost Planet 2 for a good solid every day. At least 3 or 4 years. And I would still play it. I would actually still play it now. And I like that they actually have it for rent, but I want it for buy. I wanted to actually buy it. Yeah, Warframe, that's another complete game. And they're actually building on that. See, that's what I like. I like when they're building on to their games. They're adding more content. It keeps the game fresh. Keeps the community wanting more. You know, I know you guys get that feeling when you play a game and it's just like, man, I'm getting burnt down. There's like really nothing left to do with this game. You know, it's basically, you know, you basically just get on, like, for example, if you still play Destiny and you've already got all the stuff, you're basically just getting on to do the daily things like that. It's you know, that kind of concept. I like a game that keeps it fresh, and it really helps when you have one of those games that you can enjoy even more with friends. Like I always still have friends play. I still have friends now that still play Lost Planet 2. I could get on there and jump on there anytime. Yeah, you know, for me, games is not all about graphics, because you know I play those indie games that are still old school. Heck, I'll still play if I had a Super Nintendo, I'd still play, you know, whatchamacallit, Super Metroid, games like that, you know, Mario. So it's not all about the graphics. Why just graphics? It's not just graphics. Why just graphics? What do you mean, James? Because I refuse. Now, see, Dead Space was an awesome game. Dead Space was one of those games where, like, yeah, you can keep making your weapons. You can play with a friend, play with yourself. See, Dead Space it's not like scary, but it's like that situational, like, oh man, there's a monster trying to get me. Do I have the right weapon equipped? You know, that type of thing. I like that. Dead Space was an awesome game. I love that game. I would actually like to see a Dead Space game for the PS4. I think that would be amazing. Oh, you know, we didn't even get to play over here. Oh, this is a cool little island. I haven't seen it in a while. It looks like they've already got everything, though. Yeah, I think they've, oh, we got some trees over here that we can grab. It's another game that I've played that I've considered complete. And there's been a handful of them. A lot hits games for graphics. Yeah, you know what? I used to be one of those, like, oh man, that game has really good graphics. I bet you that's gonna be an awesome game. And then you play it and it's like, wow, like, okay, replayability is crap. Or the game mechanics are not good. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's why I'm glad that they have avenues like Twitch that you can use, because I actually found out about Twitch when I was looking up a game. I wanted to see the gameplay of it, and I found Twitch. I was like, okay, wow, like you can actually see the entire gameplay, or as much as that person decides to stream. And so I didn't get Dark Souls 3. The first game that I had out the series was Bloodborne, and I love Bloodborne. So when Dark Souls 3 came out, I had heard stories about the first couple of Dark Souls, how incredibly hard they were. And I was like, I love a good challenging game. I'm always up for a good challenging game. I don't like something I can be, and I think that's why I don't really dig fighting games too much anymore. It has to be really impressive. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, I love the classic, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But, you know, the fighting games, they just don't have that replayability. You know, it gets repetitiveness, too much repetitiveness. It gets old to me. That's just me personally, though. So, you know, fighting, you know, you might be fighting different people, but just fighting, not doing anything else but fighting, that would get kind of old. And I think that's why Destiny got old to me, because, yeah, you know, you're fighting, you're going to different places and fighting different bosses, and you got different mechanics and different ways of killing each boss and things like that, like the raids, but that grind, and after you've done that for so long, like I just did so many raids. I was doing raids with all three of my characters, not only every week but every day, just because I was helping other people. you know, get their raid done and stuff like that. And it just got old. It got really old after year one when they started bringing out the Taken King, and I had already spent all the money on the first expansion, and they're talking about, oh, Taken King's a whole nother game. Like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable giving you guys another $40. You know, let me watch some people stream, and I watched it, and I just wasn't impressed enough. Exactly. There was no really sign of progress. Like, yeah, they changed some things up, but you know, it didn't really evolve that much. Yeah, you guys added more weapons, and you added more maps, and you did a little bit different with the characters. That's just me personally. I just stopped enjoying it. Just got burnt out. Hell, even though I consider Grand Theft Auto a complete game, that's not something I can play every day. I have to be in the mood for Grand Theft Auto. Cause now, like, I've already done like all the missions and stuff, and now, but see, Grand Theft Auto has evolved. Like, they have implemented a new system, like the VIP stuff, where you can go and do like drug trafficking and stuff like that, and actually build like an empire. That's pretty cool. That's a whole nother mechanic and aspect to the game that keeps it fresh. It's not like, oh, we're just adding another mission, another heist or something like that. Although the heists were amazing. I love the heists. Let's see, like this game I can get lost. I could just get lost in it for hours, for days, because there's so much. I mean, you finish building on one town and you move to another one and help that out, especially when you start getting the friend aspect into this. I feel like that's really gonna make it even more fun. I like those games that are not just, let's see, big update June 7th. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, and I definitely don't do games that are pay to play. I don't like that. I think that is the worst thing a video game company could do, is pay to play. I think that's an insult to the video game community itself. Oh, you can keep that, dude. But I will take this light. Oh, you know what? No, I will keep this light here because I want to be able to navigate here. Although I know this is probably about to, yeah, it's about to explode. Oh, awesome, James. Awesome. I think if you like what you see, I think you're really gonna enjoy it. Like I said, I played the alpha and I had a blast. I played this till I couldn't play it anymore, and absolutely loved it. Now, I love the mechanics. I love the gameplay. I love the story behind it. And I'm just chopping straight air. And I think I got the points. Yeah, he took my pick, but I'm not going to trip because he probably needed more than me. Hopefully I can at least get this wood before the water claims it. I don't even know if I have enough jetpack. Do I even have jetpack? Oh no. Oh no. Can I? Up. We made it. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, microtrans does work because people will pay to play. That's why, and I want you to think about this, because this is real. You have games like EVE Online that people will spend tons of time grinding and possibly playing real life money into building up their armada, things like that. Please don't move that light, because that would pretty much kill us both. Why is this guy chilling in the darkness? Okay, well, if you feel safe. But yeah, no, wait, what are you doing? This is the bus stop. No, the bus is coming anyway. That's fine. Yeah, microtrans does work because people want to just win. People, you know, and that was a symptom I've seen in quite a few games. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely not.